What you doing up there, Wes?
Right now I cut the tack welds off of these little temporary supports that I've got here, and I'm raising it up to create a flush line here with the top of this window frame and the top of the roof here of the skin of the bus.
That's just to make a nice smooth transition right there?
Yeah, just to kind of get everything planed out right, and then I'll be able to start putting the permanent supports in along the side of the window here. Put in some little ones in between here and up here, and then we'll be able to pull these off, and that window will be put in place in at that point.
So this was just more, like when we put those two on, that was just more of lining it up, getting it straight. Now we're able to go, you know, kind of tether back and forth, trying to figure out the exact angle that we want to put on.
Yeah, basically these are the place setters to hold this piece in place as we put all the permanent stuff in. Sacrificial supports.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So while Wes is doing that, I'm going to be back here setting up the pieces that I'm going to be using. You can see them right there. That's going to be the mounts for the solar panels up on top. So I'm going to be pre-drilling some holes. You can see that bag right there. Went to Ace Hardware, got all the nuts and bolts we're going to need, and those are going to be mounted up along the top right here. Probably what Wes is doing is going to be more interesting than me pre-drilling holes. So it's going to be set up right up here. Alright, bud, what we got going on here?
Well, what I'm doing is building a portal to Magic Kingdoms. When you look through this thing, you're going to see magical places. So.
Absolutely.
Now what I've done now is put these braces here in. So we got 4 of them down here. And then I'm going to go ahead and start putting the 4 up there. And then I'll be able to pull these sacrificial ones down, and this window frame will be put in place permanently.
It's looking good.
And we can start skinning, you know, maybe tomorrow morning.
Shane says, a true welder, overhead wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah. Luckily it's not burning too bad, so we're doing all right.
I have some sleeves up there, man.
No, I'm good. I just I took my sweatshirt off because I was getting hot. So
yeah, it is getting pretty toasty here in Arizona.
Yep.
I've been in the background putting Henrys over all these rivets just to seal it off from the inside. I mean, the spray foam's going to go over top. I'm also going to put Henrys or some other sealant on the outside before we paint it. It's just basically sealing up all the rivets, all the holes, so we don't get any moisture in here.
We'll find you a good urethane sealant to put on the outside on the seams and whatnot.
Sounds good.
But yeah, we're getting close, man. We're close to getting that permanently put in place anyway.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna look awesome.
Looks good. Getting ready to cut these off here. Ready?
Let's do it.
This one's gonna come in a little bit.
She is.
Alright, that's it, man.
Looks solid.
Yeah. It's good and solid. Now, tomorrow we'll get some skins put on here.
Yeah, so tomorrow's skins around the side. So are we going to put supports on the side too, like a couple pieces of tubular steel to go right along there.
Yep, we'll have
Build some rigidity.
Yeah, have one that goes across there, a little lower, like down in here, and then we'll have one at an angle also that runs this direction. So we'll have one this way and then one straight across. And that'll be the end of putting the supports in. And they won't require as many little compound crazy cuts, you know, they'll be more just straightforward cuts.